Kraftwerk were all German and still are, funnily enough, but before they were Kraftwerk, they were just 4 German blokes.
But there were 4 blokes who had one very special thing in common. They were German.
Yeah, but although they were German, you would never have known it from the names. Wolfgang, Florian, Klaus and Ralph, they were called, and together they were known as Kraftwerk.
They formed in 1970 Summit, and originally they were a traditional German lederhosen musical outfit, playing their own unique brand of Germanic noise.
Well, things were going great until Wolfgang suddenly became very fashion conscious and refused point blank to wear suede pants.
Well, you can't play that kind of crap they were playing and not wear suede knee-length pants, so they had to change the tack, didn't they?
What direction should we take?
Said Klaus. Why don't we smash all of the traditional pop music barriers by creating an electronic web of machine-age rhythms and computer-generated melodies of robotic purity? Said Wolfgang.
No, bollocks to that, said Ralph.
He said.
Let's be like the Beachboys.
And so it was. Kraftwerk's first release was a jaunty little number based around the great Beachboys tradition of being like the Beach Boys.
The great freeway cruising classic, Autobahn. But it was crap and they made no money out of it, so they all got the long shoulder-length hair cut short and got a job at the bank.
It was here that their frustrations at not being in a pop band manifested themselves. Then one day, Wolfgang said,
You know that electronic web thingy you mentioned previously?
Yeah, said Klaus.
Well, what say we give it a go, me old mucker?
Said Wolfgang. But we have no instruments, do we, you pillock?
Said Florian.
Whoa! Said Wolfgang.
But we do have a plethora of funny bleep-making computers and the pocket calculators. We could incorporate them into a really funny pop group.
And that was it. Kraftwerk were dead electrical and roboty and stuff, with Klaus on pocket calculator.
Wolfgang on mobile phone.
No, they weren't invented yet, were they?
All right, it was on a long lead.
Right.
And Florian was on food processor.
And it was whilst they were on a day off work on the August bank holiday watching football on the telly that they came up with their first big electric-y type hit single.
Inspired by the midfield artistry of England's Glenn Hoddle.
He's Glenn Hoddle and he's looking good. But he's got a dodgy haircut that is understood. But he makes it look a double, which is very good. Not like that Chris Waddle who can't play in mud.
I say, this robot music is very easy, yeah?
Yeah, but I think you will find you have to play a very, very tricky solo now, Wolfgang, huh?
Oh! My lederhosen! Kid. And it was this classic record that inspired other bands like the Human League, David Bowie, Gary Newman and The Exploited and placed them in the Techno Hall of Fame.
Riding high on this newfound fame, they recorded a great song called Computer World, which was a resounding success.
Then the follow-up was Carpet World.
Yeah, then they did Wicker's World, didn't they? A song predicting the world takeover of Wicker furniture or something.
Yeah, a prediction we all now recognise as painfully accurate. But they felt then that they'd explored the world theme as much as they could, so they changed the topic of idolatry to push bikes.
Oh dear, no, we shouldn't laugh. Yeah, anyway, then they did a song called Tour de France. you seen my chopper bike? Tour de France, Tour de France. I'm talking now about my bike. Tour de France, Tour de France. I use it when I don't hitchhike. Tour de France, Tour de France. It's got two wheels, it's not a trike. Tour de France, Tour de France. Say, Wolfgang, have you seen my pump anywhere? You know I am thinking of taking up my stabilizers next week. What do you think, yeah? I can't talk, I've got to go boom.
It's good, that.
Yeah.
And then they went on tour with U2.
Yeah, then they went on holiday, didn't they, together? Yeah, that's right.
Then I think they bought a dog, but it got run over.
Got run over, yeah. Then one day they were booked in to play the Mean Filler acoustic room, but they couldn't get the day off work. So they made some robots and they sent them to do the gig, didn't they?
That's right, and to this very day, Ralph, Wolfie, Florence and Zebedee work in the bank, whilst the mechanical doppelgangers tour the world, even on bank holidays.
Lazy bleeders.
The Kraftwerk story!